is Heretic of You, and we are doing the Sylvan Bowl finals. Uh, this is what we live for, guys. This is what we live for. Some Blood Bowl battle reports. I got the whole thing. So sit back and relax with me for the next, I don't know, hour plus. Who knows how long this will take? We've got the Wood Elves, returning champs, versus the Black Orcs. New team this year, but not a new coach. All right, so let's go over some of the opening stuff. We got, I think, cheering fans on the kickoff. Um, Trapdoors are active, and the other prayers for Nuffle will be Fouling Frenzy. Inducements were for the Black Orcs that were kind of way under TV in this matchup. They took War Drums and that special Orc Apothecary. I don't know his name right now. Anyways, let's just jump right in. We've got Wood Elves won the coin flip and decided to receive. And so we're taking a look at their first turn. I think I think Black Elves are activating the War Drum, and I think they're gonna pick the Treeman as the target. Now, one thing I would have thought you probably could have used Stand Firm and stayed on the line. It's a big deal. I would have. I'm not too familiar with the that inducement, but I'm pretty sure you could have used Stand Firm. Uh, so that's a big deal right there because that tree has been pushed 3 times off the line of scrimmage. So we'll see how that affects the rest of the game. All right, let's just go into Wood Elves. It's turn 1. Oh, we also have sweltering heat. So, good old Greta Thunberg is right about the global warming. So,
how dare you?
Greta. Um, so we got the tree activating, and he's just gonna move closer to the line of scrimmage, trying to get back into the action. We've got declaring a blitz. It's gonna be a 1-die blitz, but you know, why not? If you're feeling hot, you're feeling hot. He's gonna burn a reroll on this. Didn't like that result. So right off the bat, Widow's taking risks. You know, um, do what they can. He's gonna try and kind of widen that gap so that he can run his war dancers through. Looks like. Yep, I have seen this play many a times, kids. Many a times. So, um, you basically breach a hole and run a bunch of elves through there. I mean, you're still gonna have to make some dodges. Um, so it's a still pretty risky play. Um, Black Orc's opening defensive setup is pretty good. I mean, you can't really. There's no spot where he can squeeze through. It's a little bit shallow for my taste, but um, I probably would have put the orcs a little bit back. But if you do that, then it allows that gap to be wider. So here comes the war dancer blowing tackles like it's going out of style, and he is gone off screen. Gonzo. Is he gonna run the other guy? I don't know. He's going to move to some other moves first. Some safer moves. Smart thing to do after taking that initial risk. So next he's going to dodge his boys off the line of scrimmage, away from these big bad black orcs that want to punch his face, and he's going to activate the thrower. Picks it up with a 2 because janky elves, and declares a pass because this is elf ball. So he is wasting exactly 0 time going right into his offense. So here comes the pass. He's going to need a 4 plus. So I think they spent a little time. Guys, it's been a couple months since any of the coaches have played Blood Bowl, so there's going to be a lot of looking up rules. I've tried to edit most of that part out, but I think for some reason in this part of the footage I did not. I should have. But okay, here we go. So he needs a 4 plus. 4 plus to get the pass off. And I don't think that's going to do it. So he's going to have to use the pass skill and re-roll it. So there you go. And gets the pass. Actually, no, he didn't have to use the pass skill. Or is he? He hasn't rolled the catch yet. Maybe he hasn't rolled the catch yet. Yeah, he did. So things are off to the races. Off to the races are the Wood Elves. So here we go. A Black Orc coach was basically a little goblin tried to intercept. Poor little guy. He's maybe like a foot and a half. No way he's grabbing that ball. But good on him for trying. So let's continue on with the Wood Elves turn 1 as they set up. This is going to be a leap declared by the other War Dancer. Jumping over guys. This is classic elf ball, guys. This is what you do. This is what you do. You jump over guys. You don't block. You just run through them. Hey, you might. I mean, you do a blitz with a catcher on the goblin. You open up a tiny hole, and when you don't have a space to run through, you might as well just jump over the little guys because they ain't tackling you. As he just busts through tackle zones like they were nothing, like paper. But anyways, let's move on to the Orcs. Their turn 1. So let's see. They start by marking some elves. It's gonna has to go for it. That's that wood elf MV for you when you make your opponent have to roll those go for it. I mean he is Caesar the wood elf coach has successfully um, extended that orc defense as they are gonna struggle to keep up with these janky elves. Here is a go for it blitz. Wow. So he's going to have to make the go for it. Fails. And then fails again. He's on his face. And we got a orc turnover. Man, that's going to be pretty costly. I mean, Wood Elves are just one dodge away from taking the lead in the Sylvan Bowl. Is he even going to waste time doing anything else? I don't think so. He's just going to, might as well just go for the easy 2-up dodge and run it in for the score. So there we go. Twinkle Toes there. That's actually his name, by the way. Twinkle Toes with the touchdown. Wood Elves scoring first blood on a 2-turn touchdown. Wow, this is Elf Ball at its finest, guys. At its finest. I mean, That was tough. Now we've got the lineup. They're going to have to do the heat exhaustion. So let's go through this and see what happens here. So if you new to Blood Bowl, so the basically they're rolling um, 1 to D3 random players are going to miss the next drive due to the heat exhaustion. They didn't have enough Gatorade, didn't hydrate. Oh my god, is that the troll? Oh my god, the troll is gone. The troll did not. He did not hydrate, man, so he's off the table. So Wood Elves lose a player, Black Orcs lose a troll. That's a pretty awesome start for the Wood Elves as we look at the Wood Elves kicking off now to the Black Orcs. Black Orcs turn 2. Uh, Let me see. What did they roll for turn 2? They rolled, I believe it was high kick, so he's going to be able to move a Gobbo in there into that square. He's going to fail to catch, but he's going to use catch to to secure that ball. So let's see how the Black Orcs respond in turn 2 as they are find themselves down one and nada. Okay, so now if you're the Orcs, you want to chew up clock and score as late as possible. As we take a look at they start by moving the Goblin into the pocket, and now we've got some Orc bashing. Finally, we got some Orcs hitting Elves. This is what we come to see, boys. Will they deliver? That's was that a push? That was a push. Okay, so not so much on that first block, but he is clearing space, which is what you want to do. You want to put as many hits as possible. Right now, he was thinking about using grab, but then after he thought about it, he was just like, okay, I'll just push him behind the tree. Now I got another, just a single or 2 die block on another elf lineman. That one is going to knock him down. And no armor break. Right about now, um, Black Orcs wishing they had the troll. Troll right now would have been nice. They're going to have to try and take that tree down without the big guy. So let's see how how they approach this. But the I always said that the wood elf tree, the treeman or tree ant, uh, is really what solidifies the wood elf team as one of the best teams of Blood Bowl because not only are they fast, agile, good at the elf ball stuff, but they also come with a big man, and that makes a difference. A big man that you can buy without using without acquiring a star player. You get them on your roster. As we see the goblins going out and doing their own version of the of elf ball. So that's interesting. So you got a couple goblins out there in a scoring position. All right, so next, he's moving one of his goblins into the pocket to provide a little bit of added protection to the ball carrier. Go ahead and mark that ball carrier just to sort of make it easier for you guys to see what's going on. And we got that was a blitz by the Black Orc who uses the rest of his movement, pops armor, and stuns the guy. Uses the rest of the move instead of following up. That's an interesting move. He actually marks a different elf. Maybe try to, because he's gonna. My guess is he's going to um, probably move or throw a block on that elf and free up that goblin. So it looks like orcs are looking to set up a two-turner of their own with a goblin handoff, goblin to goblin handoff. Um, but they're going to have to endure a wood elf turn in return. So we'll see if the wood elves read that play. So they start off by um, marking the lead goblin. Now that goblin has sprint, so I think they're extra afraid of him. I think that's his main scorer there. Um, so you've got both sides of the field. Now the wood elf defense being tested here, being stretched out as much as possible. This is gonna be the blitz, I believe. Or no, actually, no. He's marking the guy, canceling the assist, and then declaring, which looks to me like that's a one die blitz. I still think you needed to cancel out that black orc. So burns his last reroll. In turn 3, Wood Elves are going to play the rest of this half without any rerolls. Um, was it worth it? Is he going to get the result? I mean, I kind of see a way he could have canceled out that assist and could have got a 2-die block instead, uh, and still has to settle for the push result. So that is not good. Those one die blitzes are killing these guys. Um, all right, but he declares a dodge, so he's gonna escape the black orc and throw another wood elf at the ball, just to make that whole area just a clusterfuck, really, of stuff. If there's an early turnover, so I guess what you're hoping for is basically an early turnover, and then you can get another chance at the ball, um, or maybe you know a failed tackle of some sort. Um, anything goes, but they basically collapsed onto the black orc cage. So here we go. Black black orcs turn 3. They are going to block their way out, which plays in favor, of course, of the black orcs. That's what you wanted to do, is get that nice collapse onto the orc cage. It's basically activating the black orc trap card. So then you get a bunch of free punches at some of the wood elves, which have been pretty elusive so far. Let's see, we got is that a downed? Oh, that's a turnover. That was a both down roll, and that's a quick turnover for the Black Elves. That is devastating. It's exactly what the Wood Elves wanted. Correction, I meant Black Orcs. Black Orcs, not Black Elves. That would have been Dark Elves. Maybe I was thinking that because I was playing Dark Elves on the next table. I don't know. Uh, Needless to say, Wood Elves got exactly what they wanted, an early turnover, which means they've got shots on goblins. Shots on goblins is what you want. Um, let's see what the Wood Elves decide to do. First, they stand a guy up and put another tackle zone on the ball carrier. Uh, that guy looks pretty doomed. He's going to stand up another guy, put another tackle zone on it. It looks like this is going to be quite the bashing. So let's see what the which guy is going to take the first smash at the goblin. He dodges around and then does a blitz. Okay, interesting. It's a bold strategy, Cotton, but it does kind of pay off. He gets a 2-die pow, knocks the ball carrier down, and he's going to follow up. Or what are they discussing? Where basically where the goblin's going to go. Um, so the ball lands in the hands of a black orc. They're looking up the black orc's agility, which is that he got it. He freaking got it in all of those tackle zones. That was an amazing twist. You never know. You just you never know who Nuffle's gonna bless, right? Uh, well, that black orc is in pretty good position. Imagine swarming all of these wood elves to get that crushing shot on the goblin. Sure, you get him out of the game, um, but the ball gets knocked right to the black orc. So like at this point, if you're the black orc, you're like, you gotta score the touchdown with the black orc. I mean, most of the time they're getting their SPP from either bashing people's heads in or you know um, maybe an MVP. So if you could score a touchdown with them, why the f not? And it looks like the Black Orcs are blitzing with the ball carrier, true orc style. That's what you want to do. Blitz and then use that rest of that movement to march up the field, which is exactly what they've done. Um, looks like they're going to do a couple of, well, that was a go for it. And so the elves are going to be tested. What do you do against a strength 4 ball carrier? Um, I mean, they still have the personnel to do it. And as you can see, they're not afraid of throwing 1-die blocks. So you're just going to have to swarm that guy, probably reposition and collapse right back onto that cage. So yeah, I think that's basically the play that you're going to want to do. You've got guys in pretty good position. You've got the movement to cover it. So I think defensively you're okay. As we take a look, let's see how the Wood Elves respond to this. This is turn, I believe this is turn 5, Wood Elves. Tree activates. Is gonna, I think he's declaring a block. Oh, that's a, yeah, block on a, was that the Wood Elf or a lineman doing that? It looks to me, it appears to me to be the lineman. And we've got a stunned, he got a stun, so, okay. Pretty good start. How is he going to cover the ball, though? Another option is you could probably zone, which is get all your wood elves um, down the field and just stack tackle zones around the ball carrier, maybe not engaged, and just try and hold him from scoring. He is pretty deep in your territory, though. Um, one thing I do like about the Wood Elves play is they're not panicking. They're basically choosing to isolate and go after the single out black orcs that are kind of outside the play and see if they can maybe get a knockout or an injury of some sort, trying to take away his strength advantage. You can see they did crack armor and stun one, so um, they are putting up quite a fight here. I mean, they're taking it right to the black orcs. They are not afraid to punch. Um, so we take a look at, was that a failed dodge? That was a failed dodge. So another turnover by the Wood Elf. So that's that now they're out of position. Okay, that's not good. There's basically nothing stopping the Black Orcs from marching down the field, which is exactly what they're gonna do. And look at that. Let's looks like the beginnings of a Black Orc cage right there. That is a one freaking scary cage right there. You've got not much you can do now. Um, you've got maybe, you got some wood elves in the whiteout there. You got those guys down there. That could maybe, you could probably take out that back corner, put a tackle zone on that ball. He still's got options. So the great thing about wood elves is you got the movement um, to react when Nuffle throws you a curveball like that. Should I do baseball? Am I doing baseball analogies in a Blood Bowl game? I am. Yes, that's right. I am doing that. Okay. Um, but yeah, uh, that was just. I mean, I think they going back like a couple of turns, they played that pretty well, right? As a looks like was that a goblin blitz or goblin hit? Okay, so goblin tackle. They played it well. It was just it's just a unfavorable ball bounce. Let's see how they intend to stop the cage here as we are in now turn 6. You almost, I don't know, you almost like kind of want them to let them score. Put them in a position where it's like, hey, score now. And if they try to stall, I mean, you still got to, now you won't have the turn because you were receiving the kickoff. It's an interesting conundrum. Um, if they can manage the stop, though, that would be pretty amazing. You would, I would go into the what I call the column defense at this point, but I ain't playing. Plus, uh, it's just great to just sit back and watch as a tree like 3 die blocks a goblin and like doesn't do anything. It's an amazing thing about dodge. I swear to God. Here we go. We got another. That should also be a 3 die block. No, wait, no, strength 3. No, it's 2 die block. Pushing that goblin around. Playing a little goblin ping pong. So let's see. He stands up his guys, and is he going to address the cage? The intent is to let him score and then kind of concentrate on these isolated guys like the goblins instead. I think he's going for a foul here. He's going to stand up and foul. So yeah, might as well foul that black orc, foul the crap out of him. Pops his armor, um, but doesn't do much. So I do like the fact that there's still, you still have a full half of Blood Bowl to go through. And what's interesting watching other people play, I tend to maybe hyper focus on the ball. So it's interesting to watch him sort of go after, you know, uh, opportunities and maybe gain, maybe he's going, go for a number advantage in the second turn. Take out a goblin, even though um, he had, a 3 die block and a 2 die block on that goblin. Didn't pay off. It's still pretty good, and it's still interesting to see him basically, um, you know, try and hunt those guys down, take out, uh, the Black Orcs' ball carrier, and set up for the win. It's kind of a long term strategy. As we take a look at the Orcs' turn 6, declare a couple of blocks. Orcs finally using grab. I think that's the first time I've seen him use grab. Pops armor, stuns another guy. A lot of stunning, not a lot of KO. A lot of stunning and brave, but no no KO. Goblin 2 die block, but not much going on there. So, is he going? I guess the question is, do you stall? And we're going to see Caesar is now activating the rest. This is Wood Elves turn 7. I think they've pretty much given up on trying to stop the score. They're just going to go after guys that they can, which is, like I said, is a better long-term strategy. I would have personally, I probably would have thrown everything I had at that cage and moved all the guys that were near the line of scrimmage, right at right at the right at the cage. Throw everything you got and make him earn that TD. But it looks like he's going to continue the plan of isolation and take out the guys that you can. Going right at the Black Orcs. It's a interesting long term. Yeah, you want to try to take out that strength, and if you do gamble and do manage to get a KO or an injury, that's a strength 4 player off the field. So, what was that? That was a dauntless check. So that elf fails his dauntless check, but luckily he has enough guys to still get a 2 die block. So Caesar playing it well, um, using that dauntless, knowing that there's a chance of failure, and yeah, played it well, covered his bases. That's an armor pop and an injury. So okay, we got a casualty. We got our casualty, ladies and gentlemen. That's amazing, an amazing payoff for the Wood Elves. So checking the match report, that is a guy by the name of Mass Kitten. Mass Kitten with the casualty. That's gotta hurt if you're an orc, getting taken out by a guy named Kitten. But yeah, good on the Wood Elves. That strategy paying off pretty well. But he does use he does pop him out, and he's out for the game. So um, unfortunately, you know you're gonna go into the half 1-1, and you're gonna kick off to the Black Orcs, and so you're gonna have to put up um, better D this time. Actually, I think their defense was pretty good. Um, there was just a bad bounce and some maybe not the wisest blitzes you could take, but you know I think like I said, we were all pretty rusty at this point, and I think he's done a pretty good as we got the Orc touchdown. So the Orcs tie it up on their turn 7. So Wood Elves, you got a final turn. You've got a turn 8, and this team can easily pull off a one turner. So let's see what they cook up as we go into the heat stroke roll. Easily play a factor in the next half. The orcs will get their troll back, but they are down a black orc. So, get a troll, lose a black orc. Wood elves will be cooking. Wood elves will be kicking to the black orcs. So look for the black orcs to probably grind their way out. I think they lost. Looks like black orcs lost 2 guys due to the heat exhaustion. So, but does he get a? I think he gets his KO guy back. All right, here we go. This is can the Wood Elves pull off the one turner? It looks like they're ready. They're in the shotgun. Unfortunately, Blitz is rolled. Probably the worst thing you could probably hope for as a Wood Elf, because the Black Orcs are going to get a couple of them will get a free turn, and they waste no time, 0 time. Oh, he's retracted his mini, so I don't know what he's thinking. But they've wasted no time. They are going to um, surround that ball and try to make it as difficult as possible. So you got 1, 2 Black Orcs, so strength 4 tackle zones surrounding that ball. What a break for the Black Orcs. Looks like he fails his go for it, but Sure Feet comes in and he's running down the field. The Black Orcs thinking, what are they thinking? That like he's going to score? I don't know. And why not and try to pick up the ball? And he does. Black Orcs are playing elf ball. Spectacular. Spectacular elf ball. Uh, Amazing. They just said, hey, we're not going to give you that. Denying that one turn. So, I mean, Wood Elves basically on their final turn uh, can reap some revenge, get some, tackles. Maybe they'll get another casualty or KO going into the turn. Who knows? They get the POW on that. Does not break armor though. So unfortunately, there's that. Tough break, man. Tough break for the Wood Elves. Uh, Nuffle, you got to pay your dues to Nuffle, right? Is that a what is that? Deciding on some more blocks. Are they going after the troll? That would be smart. If you could maybe sneak in enough guys, get enough assists, get a block on that troll, and maybe imagine taking them out for another half. That would be pretty darn amazing. So, are they going to do it? It looks like they're lining it up. Looks like they're trying for it. It'd be interesting as they just continue to throw block after block. It's really strange role reversal going on here. Watching this game, like the elves are pretty hitting pretty hard. I always said that the Wood Elf team is surprisingly good at D, and I'm watching it here live as they're just taking the fight right to the Black Orcs. So what I think what happened here? Oh, that Black Orc with the ball. He is he blitzing with the ball? Why not? Why not, man? It's final turn. Or is he? Oh, he's trying to do a handoff or a pass just to get some, last minute. Oh no! Wait a second. That goblin moved during the blitz, so that was a successful handoff. But he fails to go for it. So the Blackhawks basically tried to pull a one turner on the elves. Freaking plot twist! Holy crap! They almost pulled that off. That's amazing. All right, so we still got the heat wave going on, guys. So we're starting the second half with the exhaustion rolls again. All right, let's see if any key guys are knocked out. We've got one goblin out, or two black orcs out. And here we go. Okay. So widows are kicking. Black orcs, pretty much everyone on the line. They want to go and destroy what's left of this wood elf team. Looks like. What's the kickoff result? Is cheering fans. And so there's going to be another prayer to Nuffle, and I believe what they get on this one is moles. Yeah, a bunch of gophers on the field. Um, that's really going to play in, I think, the Wood Elves' favor there, because the Black Orcs, are the Black Orcs are the slower team, so they're you're more apt to use Goforts to try to keep up with the graceful, long-legged elves. All right, as we move into turn one, Black Orcs waste no time and go for the pickup and fail it. And does he burn a reroll? Yeah, he did burn a reroll. Okay, so I have this saying: whenever there's a loose ball on the ground, an elf will pick it up. We we have the widows have a golden opportunity here to steal that ball. Let's see what they do. Can they uh, get the advantage here? That was a major turnover. Could be costly. Let's see if that's true. So he starts by marking a goblin. And then, is this a blitz? To me, that should be a blitz. 2-die blitz. Push that goblin out of the way. Who knows? He's counting the move. There you go. Is he going to jump on the ball? That is the question. He does not jump on the ball. Interesting. I would have done it, but maybe I didn't count the amount of moves he would have taken. But it seems to me like I would have taken the extra. I don't know if there's Goldforts involved. Right now is not the time because you got moles on the field. Oh, we got a failed doge. One failed doge. is he going to burn a reroll this early? I mean, hell, Black Orcs did. I mean, why not? I think he's just going to let it go and save that reroll. I think that if you're the Black Orcs right now, you're wiping sweat from your forehead. Man, that could have been a disaster. And it looks like they're going to go and surround the ball. So this is going to be a case of who wants it more, who's scrambling, who's going to make the next early turnover. As we got a 2-die block declared on a Wood Elf. He is going down, but no armor pop. That's a 2-die blitz and uses grab. I think they're going to rule that. They're going to take a look at the rules and redo that. Sure, that's what they do. So a little reverse time, and at least they played it right. There was a couple mistakes made in this game. The ball is right there, in case you're wondering. A couple mistakes were made. I think there was a couple times they forgot to bounce the ball after the kickoff results. Like I said, when you're we hadn't played Blood Bowl since Vegas, so we were rusty. In my game, which I'm going to do a battle report on next, after this one, I think there were a couple of mistakes made too. So I'm not gonna harp on it. And if you guys watching this notice anything or have any questions, put it in the comments. Um, I try to I want to do. My goal is to do high quality Blood Bowl battle reports or match reports or whatever. What do we call these? In my day, they were called battle reports. We got a 2-die block by the trees as we're going into Wood Elf. Turn 1, tree says, "I'm staying put." Okay. Um, and anyways, yeah. So my my goal is on this channel to have fun and highlight our games, and I really enjoy putting together these battle reports. And so, if I make mistakes or if you catch mistakes, I'm not gonna get mad at you. All right, put it in the comments. Yeah, I'd rather have the interaction going. This looks like are we doing a blitz? We are blitzing Black Orcs. Forget the goblins, forget the ball. Caesar is out for blood, pops armor, and stuns. Does another stunning and brave move. Holy good God. These elves are like playing the way I would play uh my orcs. Just like smashing. Don't forget. I mean, to me, I'd be like, okay, how do we clear the way? How do I get to the ball? He's like, hey, isolated black orc. I'm going for him, and then we've got him pushing the goblin out. So okay, that's good stuff. Yep, pin him against the sideline. Little janky fellow. Try to get him out of the way. Even though the black orcs in this game have been incredibly agile. That is crazy to me that they're just running up picking up balls. Like they forgot that they were orcs. Orcs don't pick up balls. That's for the little guys. I don't know what's going on here. So, uh, moving on. Here we go. We're in Orc turn 3. Um, so they start by activating the troll. Troll steps up and marks a wood elf. He's going right for the ball. Does he get it? No. That's a scatter. I don't know if he wasted a reroll. It didn't look like it to me. I wouldn't put it past him, did he? Oh, I think he did, actually. He does burn a reroll. Another tough break for the Orcs as they're going to play the rest of the game without the reroll. So we got Wood Elves turn 3. We still got a loose ball, but they're still looking at the isolated Black Orcs, still trying to go after them. So we got the tree declaring a block, gets the push instead, and just kind of follows up. We've got chain blocks going on. They're really playing like Orcs. what is happening, guys? And again, does he pop armor? Does he pop armor? Let's see. I think that's I can't tell from the dice roll, but I think that's a KO. So the Black Orcs are going to use their special sideline character who fails the roll anyways. So that's a KO. So um, wow, that is crazy that the elves are hitting this hard. Um, and so we've got the Black Orcs picking up balls in traffic, and you know, and the elves knocking down Black Orcs. I would have not called that. Not in a million years. Pretty cool to watch though. Pretty cool to see the elves kind of do. It just shows to me. It shows the versatility of this team. That we saw in the first half, like a two-turn touchdown, like it was nothing. And then now we're watching them, bash their way um, into Orcs. Is that another one? They get another. They went right for the troll. Wow, they're that's a boat down roll. Oh, so I think he wasted a reroll on that as well. Okay, so Orc turn 5. Start by the troll activating, getting a 2-die block, getting some much needed payback on these janky jack. I think that was that a stand up. Yeah, that was a stand up blitz by the orc by the troll. Sorry about that, guys. The commentary, man. He's going for the ball, gets it. The little guy's got the ball and is going downtown, crossing the line of scrimmage, and it looks like we are back to the basics, man. Black Orcs surround. They're going to form basically what looks like a wall of armor and teeth that the widows are going to have to dodge. I like the fact that they're again testing out they're trying to stretch out that wood elf defense by basically going to the other side of the pitch instead of running straight down. That's a really interesting interesting play going on. Interesting chess match happening here as the Black Orcs are trying to basically outrun these wood elves, these bloodthirsty wood elves that are just looking to smash as much as possible in any black orc. They're like, if there's your black orc by itself, it's going to get ganged up on by a bunch of janky elves, and they're just going to kick them in the face. Yeah, so what are they going to do? They are kind of out of position here, but it's not really a problem if you're a wood elf. You've got, what their average guys are movement 7. And their better guys are movement 8, so it looks like he's going to see if he's got the blitz from that back angle. So he starts by marking the black orc, and then there's a stand up. This is a stand up. Another mark, okay. Is this going to be the blitz? Oh, he's got to dodge away from the troll. Doesn't do it, and then wastes the reroll and a double fail. Oh my god. And basically, just like I was saying, they're playing like orcs. um, they're dodging. They're dodging like orcs now. What is going on? That is that's a bit not the end of the world. I don't. The goblin's not in. It's not like he can score right now. But yeah, still, we would like to have that blitz as we start the orc turn, and they are wasting no time in smashing wood elves. So okay, so cool. Is that I think they stunned that guy. Did they stun this guy too? We got a lot of face down wood elves there. So they're gonna run downfield. He's gonna put a black orc next to the troll for support, moral support. Cheer him on. Hey, welcome back to the second half, troll. We could have used you in that first half, but it's okay. It looks like we're doing pretty good. Don't know how the elves can respond to this, but we'll see if they can. Look how close. How close now. You know, this is this becomes the question now. Let them score at this point, or are you going to just let them score and try to get the ball back? I don't think you can. Well, I mean you're guaranteed that final turn, and wood elves are adept at getting the that one turner. They definitely can do it. So go for the tie, and then have a good old fashioned. I can't remember the last Sylvan Bowl that ended in overtime. I don't. I'm trying to go through my memories. We got another failed dodge, and the Orcs like that score yet another touchdown. Let's take a look at the match report. Um, that would have been a touchdown by the Greedy Gin. Greedy Gin with a touchdown. Orcs taking the lead late in the second half. Um, both teams out of rerolls. Looks like Wood Elves lost 2 guys to heat exhaustion. That's not what you want to see if you're the Wood Elf. Um, and I think looks like one Black Orc. And hey, Black Orcs get a KO'd guy back in the game. So kind of challenging, but you're the Wood Elves. It's turn 6. You've got 3 turns to score. Easy peasy, right? Should be able to do this. Hopefully, there's no more janky blitz being called. In fact, I'm not exactly sure what this kickoff result is. Let's take a look and see as the Black Orcs kick off to the Wood Elves. They are checking it out. I can't. Think that's is that cheering fans again? Might be cheering fans if we see if I see a D16 rolled, then I know it's like cheering fans. Or maybe let's see. It looks like, oh, okay. So this is the war drum roll. And again, they're going to use the push. They're going to target the tree. Um, I don't know if that's been, if the tree has been particularly effective this game. Um, but yeah, you still want him on that line of scrimmage. You still want him to, um, as we roll for the scatter of the kick. So, so okay, strange kickoff. I think they rolled the kickoff result before the scatter. Does it matter at this point? I don't know. Uh, Let me see if that's on the actual match report. You guys, I don't believe I have the um, final kickoff result. It looked like cheering fans to me because both it could have been either cheering fans or brilliant coaching, but I didn't see a D16 rolled, so I'm not quite sure what that was. Anyways, we've got a boat that. Oh my god, that's another Wood Elf turnover off a Wood Elf blitz. I mean, that was the start of their turn. Ooh, that's it's gonna hurt. Turnovers have been kind of, you know, it's weird that they're kind of balanced out by both teams right now. Um, both teams have committed about the same amount of turnovers. So watching the game, I can't really say, it's hurt one team more than the other. It's more of the timing of them. So this one is really bad, especially this late in the game. The ball is just hanging out there, and it looks like the Complets are going to try and secure it again. They're going to try and steal this thing. It's the second time they've pulled off. We'll see. Is this the second time they're going to pull off the onside kick? I don't know. It's pretty interesting to watch them so offensively minded, especially being 2-1. You're, I mean, I guess you know there's no pressure for you to score, so you can take risks like that and just go for the ball and just harass them. But again, if you overcommit, the Wood Elves are a team that can make you pay, and we'll see if we can do that. And take a look, though. Quick side note: take a look at how less models there are. This has been, I mean, there hasn't been a lot of casualties. I think it's mostly like heat exhaustion and KOs. As Wood Elves pick up the ball, holy crap, he's going to declare a pass. He's doing it. He's doing the. They're back. They're back to being Wood Elves again. They remembered, like, hey man, we like to jump on the ball and chuck it down the field because that's what Wood Elves do. And why the hell not? That's going to be a completion again. That Wood Elf passer is on fire. I don't think he's ever missed a pass in like 2 seasons. I ain't gonna start today. I ain't missing today, son. All right. Well, he. I think he. So here's one mistake that we need to point out. That catcher is exactly one square away from being able to score. That's a big deal. That's a big miscalculation right there. Uh, Now, I think going over the footage, guys, I think even let's see how the Orcs respond. I think they're, I mean, if they knock them down, it's it's moot at this point. So you know, we'll see what happens. We'll see if it comes into play. It'll be interesting. Um, that is pretty much their last chance to tie it up. Um, so it's like one good Orc blitz. If you knock the guy down, then it's you know, there's not basically nothing you can do. But this is the thing where you got to know your you got to know your the stats of your guys, right? And if you're down in points, you never want to and turn 6 or 7 without a guy in scoring position. So here we go. Here's the blitz. Let's see if it matters. He's going to. If he pushes him, it's gonna. Oh, did he just coconut that? Oh my god. Oh my god. That. Wow. Okay. So I don't know if Caesar sees this. Okay. If Caesar sees this, it's a lot of alliteration there. But I'm gonna run through this play because I think I'm gonna take a break from just being commentator. I'm gonna jump into the role of being coach right now. I know it's not like what you should do in a battle report, but I really see an opportunity here. If you've lasted this long in the battle report, let's talk about how you can actually tie this. Okay, so you're wood elves, right? And you need a push. So you're gonna start with this guy right here. And that guy's gonna move up 1 square. He can move up right there, and then this guy over here, he would probably have to dodge, but you're an elf, so what the hell? And put him right there. Then I would begin with a block with the tree on that black orc, and and then push that black orc into that square that's next to the catcher, and then finally you want to blitz with the thrower, push the black orc into the catcher, and the catcher would move up 1 square. I might do a separate video explaining that, but what a way to kind of end this Sylvan Bowl. Caesar didn't see it. That's too bad, and that will do it for the game. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this battle report. Black Orcs end up taking the Sylvan Bowl. In, they are the champions of Sylvan Bowl Season 12. I got to end the video. I've been rambling for over an hour now. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, hit like, subscribe, and smash all that stuff. It's late, and I'm running out of saliva, basically. So I'll see you on the next one.